This is an anime video. Alright, hold up a second. I know for a fact half of you CSGO freaks rock anime profile pictures. Okay, I get it. You're not messing about. Fuck! Sports anime is a passion of mine. So much so I actually went ahead and watched every single top 10 sports anime video on YouTube. Recorded all anime and rankings to create one final mega list. But before I get into the analysis and actual important details of that, I want to talk about my frustration with these lists. Top 10 sports anime is a title I've seen degraded with subpar recommendations too many times. But why is that? Well, anime fans are the most stubborn and obnoxious people on the planet, but only when they know they can get away with it. The moment they're faced with possible criticism like, let's say, posting a list of their favourite anime online for all to see, they'll put up a tough defense in the form of a disclaimer. My list is opinion. The ranks are in no particular order. Tell me this isn't the type of guy to call you a nigger in text chat, but not use his mic the entire game. Or their list will only contain the latest and most popular shows, with a clear disregard for how good shows actually are, as a way to please the most people possible. Or lastly, it's just numbers, anime and music. No opinion, no reasoning, basically the fast food of YouTube videos. Quick to make, easy to watch, but absolutely disgusting if you think about what you've just consumed. As a whole, it's just fucking weak. Be confident in what you love. Make an absurd list true to your heart and give me some goddamn reasons why a subpar swimming anime catered to 13-year-old girls is on every fucking list. Okay, I think I get it now. Apologies for the rant, but now it's time to move on to what this video's actually about. I'll let you soak it in for a second. Get a good look. This is the raw data of what anime lists have to tell you about what's the top 10 sports anime. Take some bets, maybe look for your favourite show. Ooh, there's a lot of Haikyuu, seems like a safe bet. Lots of Free too. Looks like a lot of these lists were made by faggots. The more recent shows like Kuroko no Basket and Diamond no Ace stand out as well. Alright, moving on to this mega list I mentioned at the start though. First I needed to tally up how many times each show was mentioned and rank them accordingly. So you can see Haikyuu is ranked number 1 with 16 mentions, Kuroko in second with 13, you get the gist. The next step was to rank animes based on the score they received in these lists. So, here's that. Haikyuu averaged a 2.43 rating, Inazuma 11 averaged a ranking of 3 and so forth. I then added the 2 ranks the shows got on each list, divided by 2 to get its own unique score, to then get my final list of top 10 sports anime. And I'll tell you what, I overcomplicated the shit out of this, for no other benefit than to stroke my own willy and tear down a cunt who thinks his favourite sports anime is better than mine. So, without further delay, here's the only top 10 sports anime list on YouTube that took into the account the opinion of others. Even though I spent the first minute and a half calling them losers for not having their own opinions. What the fuck am I doing? Coming in at number 10 is Ping Pong the Animation, my personal favourite show of all time. It's by far the best story up for offer in the sports genre. The only reason people gloss over it is because the art is weird. Incels. I recommend this show to everyone I come in contact with. Its story blew my nutsack off, and I can only pray you get to witness it for yourself. Diamond no Ace. Not even the best baseball show on this list, but it does get better as it goes on. It's a real shame it spends the first 70 episodes with the main character coming in and out of depression. No one wants to see that shit. For real though, it reaches Haikyuu level of world building and character development. Just has a really weak opening 24 hours. That's a long time. Number 8, Yomushi Pedal. It's honestly kinda gay. What gave me that idea, you ask? Lacks in world and character building, but it's a satisfying story of a normal weeaboo with a hidden talent for cycling. It's a fun watch and an underdog story, and I personally give it a meh. Free. It's here and I don't understand how. Sorta. It was really popular during its time of airing, and I think a lot of the videos were influenced by that. It's honestly a weak story, but looks good and caters to girls with a lot of fan service. It's pretty much the Magic Mike of sports anime. Right, here we have to skip number 6, because we have a 5th equal. Prince of Tennis and Major. I'll start with Major because I liked it more. It follows the main character from first learning about baseball as a child all the way up until he has his own kids, showing his ups and downs through his career. It's a pretty typical sports anime. Really good watch if you want to witness the entirety of a professional athlete's life in 150 episodes. Prince of Tennis. I can't really say a lot since I only started this a couple weeks ago and I'm only around 20 episodes in, but it's kinda shit. The first season is 178 episodes, so room for improvement perhaps? Number 4, Slam Dunk. I personally can't really stand old animation, so I read it, and I fucking loved it. It's so good that during its publication between 1990 and 1995, the popularity of basketball skyrocketed. The amount of people playing in schools and rec leagues in Japan increased by 1 million people. It's better than Kuroko no Basket. Hajime no Ippo. I got hooked after the first few chapters and read all 1,100 chapters in the span of 3 weeks. Similar to Slam Dunk, it's one of the reasons boxing spiked in popularity in Japan. Like fuck, if an entire generation being baited into brain damage isn't enough reason for you to watch or read this shit, what more will it take? Kuroko no Basket. Damn. I first saw this show when I was 15 before season 2 had come out, and it shattered my idea of anime to pieces. I was one of those losers that considered anime gay before even having seen anything. I was madly into sports and it glorified the reasons why I liked sports so much, but on steroids. The rivalries, hearing rumours of crazy strong athletes from other schools, inter-school tournaments being hype as shit, and most of all, the friendships built along the way. This shit was fire, and exaggerated just enough to add that extra bit of sick cunt to it as well. And at number 1, no introduction needed because everyone's already seen it. Everyone slurps and sucks the show's dick. For good reason though. It's honestly just a more realistic Kuroko no Basket with a more wholesome vibe to it. I could honestly say the same thing about both shows and you wouldn't know which one I'm talking about. It's a great show and undoubtedly deserves a position on any top anime list. I just think it starts off slow and Hinata's a bit of a weenie at the start. But after that, when it takes off, you come back a changed man. A man now playing in a volleyball rec league. This is my top 10. Like and sub.